Dan Snyder, once the most hated owner in sports, now watches from afar as his former team, the Commanders, rise to glory. In London, Snyder dines with old associates, far from the NFL's ups and downs he once lived for. The Commanders, under new leadership, have transformed from a 4-13 team to NFC Championship contenders. Snyder, now a ghost in the NFL world, sees his beloved team thrive without him. Led by new GM Adam Peters, coach Dan Quinn, and rookie QB Jayden Daniels, the Commanders are a force to be reckoned with. At a London dinner, Snyder's subdued demeanor hides his inner turmoil over the Commanders' success. Associates reveal Snyder's true feelings. He hates seeing the Commanders succeed without him. Despite his polite facade, Snyder's resentment simmers beneath the surface. Snyder's life has drastically changed since selling the Commanders under duress 19 months ago. Living mostly in London, Snyder is surrounded by a security detail and spends time on his super yacht. He's trying to sell his remaining U.S. real estate, including a $35 million estate donated to the American Cancer Society. Snyder's business dealings now occur from the UK, with rumors of interest in a Premier League soccer club. However, those close to him doubt he'll ever own another professional sports team. Snyder never wanted to sell the Commanders, even after putting them up for sale. He tried desperately to blow up the sale at the last minute, imagining ways to keep his team. Snyder set a minimum price of $6 billion, knowing few could afford it. But Harris's group barely cleared the asking price. On July 20, 2023, the NFL fined Snyder a record $60 million, dropping the sale amount just below $6 billion. Snyder threatened to kill the deal by refusing to share his bank information, causing an 11th-hour drama. Confidants and friends, including Hall of Fame coach Joe Gibbs, urged Snyder to complete the deal for his family's sake. Tanya Snyder reminded her husband that the sale would relieve their emotional distress. Finally, Snyder relented, allowing the Harris Group to wire the $6.05 billion and take ownership of the Commanders. Months later, the Commanders' stunning rise continued. Led by Jayden Daniels and a new vision, Washington rallied around its team, with the U.S. Senate passing a bill for a new stadium site. Former team employees who accused Snyder of fostering a toxic workplace celebrated the turnaround. Snyder's outlook has evolved, with anger and denial giving way to sadness and devastation. Even from across the pond, Snyder's specter still hovers over the team. After Washington's playoff victory, new owner Josh Harris and Magic Johnson celebrated the new era. Neither mentioned Snyder's name, but his absence was palpable. Snyder's estrangement from American friends and NFL associates deepened after moving to London. Jerry Jones, once Snyder's closest ally, hasn't spoken to him since the sale. Snyder's attempts to dig up dirt on NFL executives only further isolated him. As the Commanders thrive, Snyder's legacy remains a cautionary tale of power, downfall, and the quest for redemption. While Commanders fans are left to stew in frustration after being demolished 55-23 by the Eagles in the NFC Championship Game, one man doesn't seem to share their pain. In fact, he's downright ecstatic. Dan Snyder, the former owner of the Washington Commanders, is popping bottles tonight like he just won the Super Bowl. In a surreal twist of irony, it seems Snyder is happier with his former team's misery than the fans who stuck by him through decades of mediocrity. So, here's to you, Mr. Snyder. Thank you for the headlines, the controversies, the endless rebuilding years, and the unforgettable PR disasters. Thank you for proving that no matter how much a franchise struggles, it can always sink just a little lower.